I'm scared about this one.
Why?
One,
Do you have topics?
I don't know which David I'm talking to, so
5, 4, 3, 2,
David Fraley. Yeah, I'm not sure like what David I got today. Like a priority filled one, a one that just like doesn't give a fuck about I guess anything.
What does that
The
mean?
way he looks, the stuff he needs to get done in a week, the things that he's got to do with his life.
Are you
The
trying
jackets that he needs to get.
Are you trying to have an intervention with me?
No, I'm just saying, I know a couple of Davids. David Fraley. I know David O'Neill.
Mm-hmm.
I know David Serna Herrera.
Mm-hmm. Dave Santee.
Dave Santee. There's a few Davids I know.
David Heinen.
But there's this one David.
Mm-hmm.
There's two of them. One with no priorities, doesn't care about anything, just throws his whole life out the window. and then one that's just like has a full beard. He used to have hair, not anymore, but he at least kept the beard.
Yeah.
And then he cared about things. He had
Like what?
He had objectives to life,
Mm-hmm.
and he went for those objectives.
Yeah.
Whether it be getting the being the first blood or the first tower, he had objectives, or he did things like
Really in tune with the elements.
yeah, he was really in tune with elements. That's for sure.
Ocean, fire, wind, earth.
Yeah, all of them. Also, he just like
His
he
CS
made
phenomenal.
he made up with his like lack of hair with
Okay.
a full beard, a full one.
Yeah. All right.
This other David that I
Get
know,
to your point.
this other David I know doesn't care about much. he's okay with throwing away
Everything.
everything he's ever worked for. He just had this, like the other David just had this drive, this motivation to want to be more. He just really wanted to be something. He wanted to, have a cool border. And this other one,
That's really all it is.
this other one, I just don't know what he wants.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he's looking for.
Yeah.
He's not looking for the City of the Lights, the Big Apple, nothing. He doesn't like any of it.
He's confused, huh?
He I don't know what he is.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's confusion, because this new David seems too meticulous. And I don't know if it's the lack of beard or what it is.
Yeah.
But he creeps me out every time I see
Okay.
him.
All right. Well, do you want me to talk?
And the other one was creepy, but it was like, how a gremlin is creepy?
Okay.
Like, but it's like harmless. I mean, as long as you don't feed it after. This one is like the shitty gremlin.
Are you saying this one isn't me? pointing to me?
You. Right now we're like the feed it after midnight gremlin. Whereas the other one was like creepy, but he was harmless. Now you're creepy and scary.
And
AWOL.
and I've been given water.
You might do anything.
Yeah.
You might do anything.
Sure.
And I just don't know what you're going to do.
All right.
Okay, you want to talk?
There's so many references there that if
Okay, David decided to shave off his beard and be a completely different person.
Yeah.
Also, he's given up playing League of Legends for a slam piece.
Slow down. Whoa. You just went fucking crazy.
No. But
Yeah, way to revert that.
that's the funniest way to call a girl, I feel like. Clear your throat, bud. Getting out in here, huh?
Well, Monday came along, and I had this is gonna sound like
David doesn't play video games with me anymore. I don't know how to
this
beat
is
around
gonna
the bush
sound
anymore.
like a innuendo, but it's not. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I've been having trouble sleeping.
Yes.
Literally with the girl getting insomnia, right?
Okay, yeah.
Couldn't 2 back-to-back days.
Yep.
No sleeping, right?
Well, because there's a there's a squirrel that sleeps
Right,
with you
right,
guys.
right. The squirrel.
There's always a
Right.
squirrel in your bed.
And now we just have constant anxiety.
Yeah.
That being said, Monday came around. I slept all day.
That squirrel's not contagious, is it?
Didn't play any video games.
That squirrel's not going to come to my house because
It'll be here. It'll be here.
Okay.
I've trained it at this point.
God damn it.
So you were upset with, you were texting me constantly, right?
Yeah.
And you were just like, at certain points, just letters. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not playing tonight. And you text me, that's fucking annoying.
that I was actually mad.
I know.
Well, because you specifically told me that you're
Play
going,
one.
No, yeah, you told me play one. I'm going to
Yeah.
play with you tonight because I wanted to play video games with somebody
Yeah.
while I stream.
Sure.
So like,
Yeah.
I don't like playing League by myself because if I play League by myself on stream, I tilt, and then it's
Yeah.
just straight anger. There's no goofs and gaps.
You still tilt with me sometimes.
Well, I mean, you just do dumbass shit. You try to make me angry.
Tuesday comes along, right? Mm-hmm. I get a call from the friend, the girl. We don't say her name.
You love her.
And her dog. She was scared that her dog wouldn't like men or something. So she's like, "Hey, come over with
Wait, but dogs love you.
I know, right? She was like, "Come over, you guys, the gang, come along, me and."
Oh, the gang. Oh, suddenly, also, I'm not the gang.
Yeah, you're not part of the
I'm
gang
not gang
anymore.
gang?
I don't know what to say. Things are different now, I guess.
Exactly. Oh, I didn't have to
So I hung over there and we had a dinner date.
I didn't even have
We
to
had
say.
cheeseburgers and
Yeah. I love cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
But
I guess you didn't get the invite. It's weird.
yeah.
So I didn't play with you Tuesday. And you called me. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
Also, you've been publicly putting on Twitter, get your fucking life together.
Yeah.
Insinuating that the get your fucking life together means anything besides playing League of Legends with you.
Yeah.
And grinding to get the diamond.
Yeah. And
Also, at the rate that you're playing, you need to get your fucking life together. You can't even get to platinum.
I've been feeding my ass off. Yeah. Well, I'm tilted, dude. I'm not in the right mental state, dude.
Why? Because I'm not there?
Dude, my fucking right hand, my go-to is fucking
My go-to.
just off chasing squirrels. Dude, chase waterfalls, not squirrels, bro.
Okay.
Like,
Is that a line?
I don't know. Fucking, dude, get your
But
life
we just
together.
played today.
Yeah.
How many people watched the stream today?
46 or something.
Not unique?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not too
Hey,
bad.
I got my life together. How about you? How about you?
That you don't get to stream for 2 days and then get to say, I got my life
it's
together.
been 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow.
Yep. We're back to consistency, but I am suffering from a panic attack as we speak from
are
the
you?
amount of work that I'm putting in. Yeah.
Is that real?
No. I'm like having a little bit of anxiety just in general today.
Interesting.
But nothing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. When I was over there sitting on my bed,
Yeah.
before you got here, I got everything done and I was like, all right, I'm kind of having like a little bit of anxiety. I was like, my dad ingrained this into my head. So I used to not be able to not go to school. So if I said, hey, I'm sick, normally they're just like, all right, yeah, you're sick, whatever. And they let you stay home. My dad, rather than taking my temperature, sticking something up my butt to see if I'm fucking sick or not, I think that's what your family did.
Yeah.
The butt thing. Mm-hmm. So my dad said, oh, you have to take a hot shower and you have to take a poop. And if you don't feel better after those two things, you got to go to school. But if you feel better,
other way around.
If you feel better, then you got to go to school. If not, you can still stay home.
Yeah.
So now in my mind, if anything goes wrong with me, like I have a headache, oh, dude, am I having a seizure, stroke,
Hold on.
whatever?
Take a shower, take a shit. We're good to go.
Yeah.
That's how you do it?
No, I always just shit. I go take a poop.
I wasn't allowed to not go to school.
Really?
Like,
dude, hey, new game release, I always had a fucking
new
new expansion on WoW. Fucking dude, I'm and I used to do this thing the day before, like because I knew the game was releasing. I'd be like, oh man, I just don't. Oh, I don't feel good, and I wouldn't play video games all night. And I'd like grab my stomach because my roommate, I had a roommate, was my father. So if he said he slept on the other couch and I slept on another couch, right across from each other, and so I just I don't feel.
And that's how you
all night the night before.
that's how you do it.
And then I wake up,
to convince them.
I just be like, and then they wake me up.
Just really oversell it.
All right, I'll get ready. And then I get up real slow and fucking take a couple of deep breaths too. Couple coughs, and then I go do my poop, shower, fucking make sure.
I told you the worst time I've skipped school before for that?
No.
It's bad where we have to probably cut it out. But I'll tell it, and you make the judgment call if we should leave it in.
Oh no, I'm going for sure have you leave it in. How bad is it?
So
what would it cause if you left it in?
I don't think it'll cause anything. It'll just make people go, "Oh, you're a fucking terrible piece of shit person."
Oh,
yeah.
Is it about a death?
Yeah, sorta. Yeah.
I've done that.
Okay. So
no. I didn't. I kind of did it. I had
at the time in high school. Me and my girl.
So you're old. You had fucking.
I was like 17.
Yeah.
No, well, I'll just tell it and then I can cut it.
I mean, tell it, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to, if you tell it, you're not going to cut it. I want to make you that very clear.
So
just be confident with it.
So when I was 17, right?
You murdered somebody to skip school.
Oh no, who died? So
who needs to do like anything else?
Me and the girlfriend at the time, we had broken up, right? Things weren't going well.
Oh.
Should I stop?
Oh.
Should I stop here?
Yeah, because I know where this one's going.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You're terrible. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're a grown man you had understandings. So when I was like 5,
way to go right past it.
I lost my.
Sorry, everybody.
One of my grandfathers.
Yeah.
And I like as we were driving to school,
right there.
I started fucking. I was like, I just miss him so much, and then I started crying hysterically.
Wait, so you pretended?
I don't know if I pretended or not. It's too long ago, but
Yeah.
I do remember skipping school because of that.
I'm gonna try my hardest to not talk about what I did then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
What else? You know what I hated about high school?
What's that?
So many people wanted to get out of school for like dumbass reasons. That our high school was notorious for like. Kids would just like call in bomb threats.
Yeah.
Like it happened like four times in 1 year.
It was like
the
time
back to back.
Also when school shootings weren't really like taken as seriously as they are now. Mm-hmm. Like they were like a concern. We still like prepped for them, but like nobody legitimately was like, oh, we think they're gonna.
I think that like 2 of them didn't even like get expelled.
Yeah, but the other ones did.
Yeah, the other ones did. Well, I think that they like took it off popularity. Like, oh, this one. I don't know.
What did you say?
They're like, oh, this one's the most popular. We'll keep him.
Oh, right. That was true, right?
No. It was just like, I don't know why they were able to stay, but they were, and it was like.
Hey, this is a tangent, but I was thinking about. I actually didn't think this was gonna pan out at all.
What?
I kind of just threw it out there as like, fuck it. How many people message you trying to get $100?
3 or 4.
3 or 4 people?
Yeah.
That's more than I expected.
Yeah, so like 3 or 4 people.
Also, I'm going to name drop Nick Coplin again.
Yeah.
Because what we did last time.
Yeah.
What did we talk about with him?
I remember. Oh, no, I talked about where I watched Trapped in the Closet for the first time.
Oh, with that guy?
Yeah. No, it was over at his house.
Yeah, he was like, how fucking dare you name drop me on like, the comment. And I was like, oh, hopefully we didn't say anything bad.
He was one of the people that asked for the money.
He did. He asked for the money.
He told me to cough up.
He asked for the money. David Fraley asked for the money. A lot more people than I expected.
Yeah, that's 2.
What did you think when the first person hit you with that?
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Did you ask them or you just let it go?
I ignored the Snapchat and I went to the video and I was like, what the fuck? But my tiny brain wasn't like, oh, I should change this to David.
Yeah. Oh, right.
I should have just edited it because I can do that.
You definitely can.
But I was like, yeah, whatever.
So that proves at least 4 people, read a description.
Yeah. Dude, I had this really weird interaction with one of my coworkers today. You don't even know him. He's the one of my coworkers that you don't know. He was working over at Target.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I saw this like really crazy fucking guy just like talking to himself.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. He was just rambling on. He said a couple like racial slurs and stuff, and just he was like, the guy was like, I don't know. He must have been in his like early 40s. I was like, he was just talking to himself, saying this stuff. He was like, yeah, he had some earbuds in, and he was like putting soda on the shelf. I was like, that's insane.
It's fucking annoying.
I was like, that's insane. I know somebody who rambles on, looks about 40 years old, and says racial slurs.
It's fucking stupid.
In the middle of Target.
I'm pissed. Which Target was he at?
It was right by the shop. So
Oh,
right by
that's
where I work.
crazy. That's so
Yeah.
weird. That's crazy because that's the one I work at.
Yeah. What?
You gonna
Oh, dude.
wait a second?
That's crazy.
That's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
You know what gave it away was the racial slur thing.
Was it? Oh, that's David.
I was like, wait, did you say his name? Because you typically, after you say them, you go, and I'm David Lee Miller. I support the statement.
And I mean it.
Yeah. After you say something very profoundly terrible.
And it's usually after hard R's. It's like that's my favorite ones to say.
Immediately after.
I'm not going to explain this mustache thing. It's not important. That's I just
No,
have
we're
it.
going to explain it.
You want to explain it? It doesn't matter.
David shaved off his beard for a woman.
But I just want to say
Because he loves her.
my favorite reaction. I got two.
Okay.
I
know one of them.
Rolled into work, and
I forgot about it when he came here, by the way.
did you?
It caught me off guard. I was like, who the fuck? I was like,
Oh, you haven't really seen me, huh?
I was like, who's this 30-year-old man?
And
just walking in my house?
you've changed your Discord picture to me.
No.
You definitely did.
No.
Okay. So I rolled into work, and the first person saw me. He was like, "What the fuck is wrong? What the fuck?" That was the first one, and I was like, "Okay, that's good." And my aunt got me
Why haven't you changed your profile pictures yet?
for this.
Yeah.
It's just for the fucking. I'm just gonna grow the beard back.
But I mean, that picture that you took that I have is somebody has as their Discord picture. It's priceless.
It's pretty good, right?
I sent it to one of our friends. My favorite
Yeah.
reaction, personally. I sent it to one of our friends because me and him were having just like a serious talk, and I
you just
threw that
threw it
in there
in there?
randomly because
Yeah.
you just had sent it to me, and he said, "That guy needs his ass beat."
You can just get his fucking ass beat.
And I was like,
that really made me laugh.
I was like, man, he really does. That might get your priorities.
What? Getting my ass beat?
Yeah, just-
I can get back to League of Legends.
And then you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't leave my house anymore. I should play
With
League
the
of
whole
Legends.
outfit that here's the picture.
Yeah.
I was sitting down just chilling. Just you saluted.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, please don't put the Nazi photo of me again. I'm so over that.
But I was sitting down at my cousin's Christmas sweater party, which is the first place I went to.
Yep.
And my aunt just saw me. I was wearing just like a Christmas sweater. And she didn't mention like the mustache. She goes, "Oh my God, look at your gay sweater. You look like a gay boy." And then just kept moving. It's like, oh, I like that one. That one really made me laugh.
Just completely ignored what was going on.
Yeah.
And that was the only party because the party that you went to later,
Yeah.
every person had mustaches.
Right, I just blended in. Nobody even mentioned it.
That party,
Yeah,
nobody had mustaches.
right,
except for you.
right. I got a lot of pedophile jokes. Those are like,
Yeah, those are like
those are all right.
But like, dude, you look fucking old. Like, and not in like a good way.
I think I look good.
I told you even, I said, you know what sucks is it's going to take you about
A month.
15 to 20 years before
Oh, I catch up with the way I look.
before you're the age that you look.
Yeah, but what's nice about that is that people will just assume that I'm older the whole time.
Who was the first girl you ever had a crush on?
Sadie Sokolov
Mine was Christina Eggert.
in first grade. Or maybe Jenna Daly.
Mine might have been first grade too.
in
I don't
K4.
even I never even knew what happened. One day like in like it was MySpace days. I tried looking her up and I was like, where the fuck is this girl? What happened to her?
I still got.
It might be like a woman, like a figment of my imagination.
Ever tell you my first kiss?
No.
It's not really that interesting. It's not that funny. But when I was in first grade, me and this girl had a crush on each other, and we would hang out. We'd hang out at my house.
And he took her to Airport Park.
No.
Like you do with all girls.
So she was like, hey, I put a spell on us, right? The spell only works if you kiss me, and this is what happens. So
Can I intervene?
yeah, go ahead.
It's weird that a dork attracts a dork.
Yeah, I know it's odd how
Yeah,
that works.
Yeah.
Um,
Continue.
and she
Put a spell on you.
She was like, if we kiss, we're going to get married.
Oh.
Right. So we're going to have to kiss. And then also, you have to give me a gift.
Oh, shit. That fucking...
So
That's a shitty-ass fucking spell.
I know, it fucking blew.
That you didn't try to conjure. You should have been like, that's weird because I'm great at alchemy. You just make up, here's this potion.
And I zap her. So, as a first grader, what gift do you get another first grader? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Well, immediately I was like, give her that dick. And then I was like,
I dicked her down all night.
and then I was like, wait, in first grade I was still pissing in towels thinking I was coming.
I got her an eraser.
You got it. Oh
got
no,
her-
that's a good gift.
I got her an eraser
because there were.
I got the one like that erase pen and also pencil.
Oh no, that's shitty. You gotta give
What?
Him, you gotta give them one of those erasers that are completely useless, but they're shaped like something cool.
Oh no,
Like,
I didn't
like
get
a
her
bunny
that.
rabbit for Easter, like Santa Claus, and they were the shittiest erasers, right? Because if you tried to erase whatever color it was just like you just left that mark like on your
Oh,
paper, and they were the fucking worst erasers.
Yep.
And
The
like the teachers were like, "Oh yeah, I just want this fucking stained up. Can you just take this eraser?"
Yeah.
And then you're obviously using it, but yeah, I was never much of a external eraser type of guy though.
No, never.
No, were you?
I did like them. The pink ones, those are the best ones.
I felt like
The obviously the erasers that fucking erase ink was not. That's not true.
it's really weird
fake.
though because you know, like you're a dork, so.
You couldn't be referring to me.
Yeah,
Could you be?
the weird part is I feel like you would have been a early adapter of pens. You know what I mean? Because all the dorks did that in elementary
I
school.
was an early adapter.
Were you?
Yeah.
No, like actually,
Yeah.
all the weirdest and like
Yeah,
dorkiest
as soon
kids
as I could start using pens, I did.
see me because I was a badass and
Yeah.
I draw like boobs on my fucking paper before I turned it in. I needed to erase that shit. But the dorks, all they were like beep boop beep bop. I gotta take this shit in my calculator and finish this shit and not write 8,008. You know. So
Did
it
you
says
know me
boom.
longer than freshman year of high school? Have you known me my entire life?
Did you actually use pens early?
As soon as I could.
Yeah.
Like legitimately.
Before because like in first grade you'd get yelled at.
Yeah. You'd get yelled at
you'd
up
get
until like
fucking
middle
sc-
school.
And sometimes I'd use pens, even not even because like I wanted to use
That's
them.
such a good
but
point.
Just to piss.
That the dorks would use pens.
the dorks.
Yeah.
And it's you know what's funny is you say these things and like one person just sticks out, and mine is like just like one kid that I went to like elementary school, and I'm like, that kid just
It usually was girls too. Girls were
well,
allowed to use pens.
They're allowed to. You ever?
What is it that girls can write better than guys?
I don't know.
They just like their handwriting is always better. My handwriting isn't even bad, but it's not as good as girls. Girl handwriting is like
Mine looks
top
like
shit.
Dude, I look like I'm holding my fucking dick while I write
This is my theory.
Mine actually is terrible.
This is my theory.
Okay.
I think guys are more efficient, so they're trying to get it done faster.
Obviously.
But girls are more creative, so they're trying to make it look better. And that's the difference.
That's
Tell me if I'm wrong.
wrong. Because I'm creative and efficient.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, up here, dude.
Okay.
But I have this weird thing where when I write like I'm left-handed because you know how like left-handed people curl their hand, so they always have that. I get like the left-handed.
They don't curl their hand.
No,
that's
like,
not what it is.
No, like or whatever they do, they get the.
Do you know why?
Why?
It's not because they curl your hand.
It's because they're writing the opposite way. Yeah.
Yes.
But I curl my hand. That's what I meant.
You're a
That's
fucking
so,
idiot.
So since I curl my hand, I get the same lefty thing on my righty.
Because you curl your hand?
Yeah, I don't know how I write, but I just write like an idiot. Like, and it like
I could have told you that.
And also when I write it, because it's such bad handwriting,
looks like you're jerking off when you're doing that.
you would think like I'm holding it like I'm trying to break the pencil.
Don't do that.
Like it's like I'm like holding it straight up and down with my fist, and that's like you know when they're putting firmly grasp it in SpongeBob, and they keep on giving them the. That's how it looks like I write. Like I hold it like that. But
Let's go to Sonic.
Sometimes girls though, did you have this? Girls didn't pick up like penmanship early very well though. I knew a lot
And
of
they're
girls
stupider than us.
no, like in K5 and shit, when you had to like trace those lines,
Yeah.
that was so easy for me. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
like you'd have like E, capital E, lowercase e. You got to trace the lines.
I know what you're talking about now, but I don't remember me doing it or also noticing
I remember
these girls are dumbasses at it.
No, because my best friend growing up was a girl.
Okay.
And I'd always go over by her grandmother's house.
Brag about it.
And we'd have to do
What, clap her cheeks too?
Yeah. And we had to do our homework together and shit. She had homework. A lot of times I didn't have homework because like.
Oh, you're a fucking genius.
And she would piss me off so bad with like how bad her handwriting was at the time, because like she just like, I don't know, she has good handwriting now, I even know, but like so if you make an E, right, like you start at like the fucking middle part,
yeah, you
and
line
you go
down
around.
Oh wait, you're talking about
lowercase.
I'm talking about capital E.
So
line down 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. That's the way.
Oh, you're talking about the middle and then circular.
Yeah, you middle and then you circular it.
Yeah.
She would make a C and then cross it.
That's stupid.
And I would get so angry.
That's stupid.
I would get so mad to the point where
I've never thought about that. Now I'm angry.
Where her grandmother would be like, James, chill out. And I was like, no, like,
fix that.
You tell her to fix that shit, and I'd like stand up on the fucking table. I'd be like, fucking fix that shit. I'd throw my middle fingers up.
I've seen you yell at me like that, where you just start.
Yeah, I start pointing. No, I'd actually like she was like, I was like, can you just do it this way? Like do it, and then she's like, no, just let. She was like, no, just let her do it how she's doing. I was like, but it's so much easier if you. And then I was like, she was like, no, she does it that way, and that's how she.
No, but it's
and I was
really
like, but
easier.
it looks stupid. And she's like, okay, you gotta. And I was like, but just tell her to fix it.
I mean, that's just like it's just. You have to even start lower.
She would make a C and then cross it. And it was the most annoying thing to me.
Oh, that's really dumb.
I don't know why I remember
it's
it so
one
well.
fluid motion.
But it would fucking... Oh, like, dude, I was a psychopath as a kid, right?
I
like,
know.
Straight up fucking
Yeah,
crazy,
I know you
dude. My brothers would come at me, I'd fucking chuck butter knives at them. I don't give a fuck. And if I had access to the fucking... Like, if I knew how to... Like, I thought they were in there like Excalibur, so I never took the steak knives because I had no idea that you could just pull them out.
You know that Bobby Lee family, they throw real knives at each other.
See, I wish I would have tried that, but I legitimately thought, because they told me, they were like, yeah, those are locked in there. So I thought the knives were always, because you have like that wooden thing where you have like the one big butcher knife, and then you got like fucking bunch of little steak knives, and it's all in that knife set. Well, I thought that they were locked in there, so I just never even tried to grab them. I just grabbed butter knives.
So it's an interesting thing that I don't think we've ever talked about, is that because you were the youngest, you had to retaliate.
Yeah.
But because I was the oldest, I got to fuck with my sister.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
slow down.
Now you still do.
We clapping.
You clap those cheeks.
We clapping.
You clap those sister cheeks. Go back to the first episodes when you talk about fucking your sister.
One day, me and my sister were reminiscing about shit that I used to do, and it truthfully made me so happy to think about it. I used to sometimes I would just fill cups of water, and I would trip just to throw it in her face and shit like that, or I would just throw tomatoes at her.
Okay, so small stuff.
One time, yeah, it wasn't crazy. When I was young, I would take towels and throw it behind her legs and pull it from underneath and try to make her. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But your brothers, I guess, would take it to extreme levels.
So me and my brothers were fans of WWE at the time. So we'd practice. Okay. We'd practice moves on each other all the time, which was never me getting to practice moves. And if I practice moves, they were just like, oh, I gave you an RKO or something, something stupid, because I didn't have the brain capacity. Well, my brother would be like, no, it's fine. These chairs, fake. They don't hurt. Watch. This is what they do in WWE. He actually hit me in the head with a steel chair.
So I fell down. As soon as I was trying to tell my stories, I was like, oh, right. Yeah, your brothers try to kill each other. Yeah. You guys are trying to murder you.
Only Adam. Neil was the helper. He was how
much older was he?
Neil's 9 years older than me. So when I was in the peak of getting made fun of, I was 9, right? 9 years old, that's when you get fucking, because before that you're just...
You would have been 18?
He was 18, so he was out of the house.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even think... He seems so much like our age now.
Yeah, because you look like you're 42.
Yeah.
I look like a ripe 21-year-old, 22.
That's so bizarre that he's 9 years older than us. Yeah. I don't even think about it like that.
He's pretty old.
He's an old ass dude.
Also, one time, like we'd always have these new moves that we want to try. Like, so one time he goes, "Hey, put your hands on the couch." I was like, "All right." So I put my hands on the couch. He goes, "All right, I'm going to grab your legs, and this is going to be a cool move." All right. And I was like, "Oh, I want to see a cool fucking move. I'm going.
Sure.
I need this move." So he pulls my legs up. I'm fully spread out. My arms are on the couch. He's got my legs in both hands, and he winds back and full on punts me in the dick.
Yeah.
Kicks me in the balls. My balls, I think, were like, I didn't go through puberty until like 14 because
that's when they came out.
Yeah, my balls didn't drop till then.
And they dropped right at that moment.
Yeah, that's the reason why I have this deep voice, is because I've always had a deep voice.
How old were you when you first jerked off?
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade?
I tried,
and nothing happened.
No, I pissed. I pissed in a fucking
into
towel because we had this like 14-year-old in like a fourth grade class, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, I jerk off all the time."
Yeah.
Dude. And he's like bragging about it. I'm like, "Damn, yeah, I jerk off too." And he was like, "Yeah, but you don't fucking come yet." And I was like, "Dude, I fucking come." And so I threw on some Newgrounds shit, some fucking always like the fucking. It was never real people having sex.
Yeah, it was always cartoons,
hentai,
like
or it's like fucking like furries and shit. And that's the only shit that I had access to.
Do you remember Brick House Betty? Do you remember that shit on Newgrounds?
No.
It was that's a very specific cartoon porn.
The only one the only game that I remember is Stick RPG on there. That was the shit.
But you don't remember the specific porn?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Also, so like small stuff. My brothers had them one time. We had this pantry where it was just like a small area where we had our microwave, our food, all that. Well, you could like stand in the doorway and nobody can get past you. In order for me to use the microwave, a lot of times he would make me whatever I'm eating, I'd have to eat it frozen before I could throw it in the microwave.
Why?
Because just to show that he's the alpha of the
house. Oh, right, I got
it. So he'd block off the doorway and he'd go, "Oh, you want to use the microwave? That's funny."
I got something that
frozen pizza
that I don't think you've ever heard. I don't think I've ever said this. When the first time I got a boner, I was like 4, right?
Okay.
But I didn't know what it was.
Oh.
Right?
Try to chop it off.
No. So like I was like, what the dude, chill out. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I was like, "Mom, there's something wrong with my penis." And she was like, because I'm 4, she's like, she thinks it's like cut off or something, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Okay, show me," right? And it's like, it's hard. And I was like, it's just like, it won't stop doing this. And do you know how my mom handled it? She goes, "Wow, I don't know what that is at all." So I thought I was a fucking freak for a long time.
So it wasn't just my brothers that fucked with me. It was everybody around me. When I was younger, my first boner, I don't even know if it was my first, might have been my first. The first boner that I remember, I was getting a bath. I was like 4 or something like that from my sister.
That sounds about right.
She was like,
you got a boner from your sister, huh?
No. You know my best friend growing up, the girl, her older sister.
Oh, wow. Okay, that makes sense.
She came in and she was like, "Oh, little Jamesy boy's taking a bath and threw some water on me," and I got a fucking hey, and I'm hung like a horse.
I know,
right?
yeah, so like, I know.
So I got
you
like,
gotta tell me.
I got like, I'm 4 years old with like a 9-inch boner, and she.
Oh, it just like boom.
And everybody's like, "What the fuck, James? You got such a big fucking cock."
Damn.
And also, you got a boner. So that spread around that I got a boner from her.
So everybody said it.
Every person. My boss now, he had like a party at his house. He used to always have parties at his house, and everybody got a red Solo cup. So that way we didn't get rid of them or anything. He wrote everybody's names on there. So he wrote on there, "Baby James candy coated baby boner," and he put that on my cup. They called me that for about 3 years.
I never heard that name before.
Really?
No, never once.
That's all I got called that for like 3 years after that, so till I was 7. And then I was big head because my head was the same size that it is now, but I was skinny. And then I became fat like 2 years later. And then they were just like, "Tubby, fatty, fat fuck."
What number podcast is this? Do you know?
103.
I think it says
37.
This is the 37th podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So we've done 37 weeks of this. Mm-hmm. Do you feel nervous doing this anymore?
No. No.
Not at all. Do you remember that first episode?
Do you remember the first like 5 episodes?
What?
Like even I mean even into like maybe even like 10, 15. We would like first 5 it was we called and we were like, we need things to talk about. What are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
This, and this. We'll talk about this, and that. Except for the first episode, you obviously caught me off guard with all those questions.
Right.
Which was a big segment.
Yeah.
What was number 2? I think that I came up with
B-Boy.
Yeah. Well, that was B-Boy. I know that for sure. But that was like at the end.
Oh, that, you riffing. Know, before I get crazy, we ran into our friend who liked that segment specifically as B-Boy, and that's how you could tell that he's only seen the second episode, because he came up to us, he's like, dude, B-Boy was the funniest thing ever, like that's my favorite part of the podcast, and that's just that's 34 weeks ago, right? And he didn't bring up anything else, and it's fine.
I mean, it's a good that was like me and you riffing back and forth there. It was fun.
It was fun, right?
It was really fun.
But like, I don't think he's listened to anything since then.
Probably not. And also, it was like really funny because like some of the stuff that he said to us, I had like when he first initially told us, it was like the same. You and I had no idea like that we even said those things. Yeah. Like there was like one thing where you were like, oh, you think that if I have a superpower of bees, I'm not coming after you? And I was like, oh, you think that if you have a superpower of bees, I don't have an antidote?
Yeah.
Something like that. Something along those lines. And he loves that line. It was a lot quicker and a lot wittier at the time. Shit, sure. Whatever.
Hey, watch the episode.
Yeah, watch the fucking episode. I mean, that's also what I don't like about talking with people is like, I'm caught up now. I don't care if you're caught up. Yeah, dude, I don't care if you didn't watch fucking episode 28 through 30.
Yeah, guess what? I didn't either.
Neither did I. Just fucking watch the ones that you can.
Yeah, watch the new ones. If you don't want,
when you see it, comment. Say some shit. We'll probably if you say some funny shit, we'll reply. If you say some shit like, "Oh, James has a sexy ass voice," I'm going to highlight that comment, make it the number 1 comment, and it's going to be at the top. Yeah. Even if say we get like 30,000, that will always be at the top. I'll make sure of it, and maybe I'll even copy paste it on like 3 more fucking episodes, just because I was like, "Hey, this is the best thing that I've ever been told."
Sure.
Yeah. Except.
Have you been told that before?
Yeah, a couple times.
Did I tell you that I've never been told that before?
About your voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's very true.
That's not true, though, because some people were telling you initially when we started that you have a very radio voice.
Right. They said I sound natural on the radio. Like,
yeah, it was because I had that streamer voice.
Right. You were doing this like, it was almost like an animated version of yourself, like amped up, and I just talked like me right away. Yeah. So that's what
because I think that even when you're nervous or anything, you just don't change in general anyways.
I talk a little bit faster.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. That's
very rarely though. Like, and even then it's not super noticeable.
Yeah.
Whereas mine's like it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm like, I don't know. I can't even do it really anymore. I think that if I stream and I have like a decent amount of viewers, that would probably come out.
Yeah, honestly. It does.
Not so much not now. Not for like, because right now I'm sitting like at like no viewers because I haven't streamed in a while. But
I was so nervous to do that first episode. Just had so many nerves.
Yeah, it was bad. I like you initially. It's funny because like now that you have no priorities and you like don't care about your future at all or anything.
Sure,
you're trying to throw everything away.
Yeah,
that we work for and strive for or whatever. You know, I'm not.
When are we ever going to get a Challenger jacket or what?
Yeah. I mean, I want to win some fucking league games. But you even text me, you're like, no matter what, always uploading Saturday. We're going to be. I think that you even said we got to record Saturday.
Right. I was going to do like
record, upload
it's
Sunday.
Way hard.
Which is way harder because I have a drinking problem.
We also thought we were going to like do a segment on this show every week, but it's it's literally impossible to come up with like a news
every week. Yeah.
It's so fucking hard.
Yeah. It's very hard. I mean, we don't even like planning things anymore.
I like coming in with like sometimes with like a story in my mind that you haven't heard. Your mind,
yeah.
But like, I don't really plan how.
I mean, that's kind of how like, certain things just manifest is you just have it and you got to tell them because stories hearing for the first time are always way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it like even that one time, like we told that story not that long ago, how I went to the bar or whatever, and you were like, "Why did you tell me this? You could have told me this on the podcast, and I would have like cried of laughter.
Yeah,
it's just a funny story, but it still hit, and some do, but a lot of stories just don't hit the same the second time around.
What were you saying before that?
Dude, I have no fucking idea.
God,
I fucking hate that you wear that jacket all the time now.
This?
You also wear that. Yeah, the last like 8 times I've seen you wearing that sweater.
I don't mean to. It's just because it's easy. It's cold out. I just throw it on.
You throw that sweater and that jacket on?
Yeah, it's like that's like the warmest
I don't
can
own a
be.
jacket. I'm not a jacket guy.
I do like that jacket though.
You've always been a jacket guy though.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, remember when you were straight up Columbia boy?
I literally was gonna say that's the favorite gift I've ever gotten from a girlfriend.
Really?
I wear that.
You know, my favorite gift I ever got from a girlfriend was broken heart. Because that's all I have ever gotten, dude.
Dumb fucking bitches.
Fucking women, dude. You think I'll ever find love?
No.
I don't think so either. I was thinking.
You probably will.
No. I was thinking about it the other day. I used to like back in the day, dude. Like when I was younger, and like MySpace was prevalent, I made sure to like have "Hinder Lips of an Angel" in my fucking MySpace playlist because I wanted girls to know, like,
yeah, you got something.
This is what I'm about.
Yeah, this is me.
I'm a romantic. You know,
what are you gonna do?
I wanted them to know that.
Sure.
And like, you know, I had that Red Jumpsuit Apparatus song. Push like about
I don't know it.
About a girl getting abused, and I was like, I don't stand for that shit. So that's why I have that there too, just to show like my soft side. And I always did that. And I more recently, I'm just like, I don't think that I could tolerate somebody for that long.
What, anybody?
Anyone? No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how long it's been, you think?
I don't know, because like we've talked about it before. Like the girls that I fall head over heels over, I feel like, yeah, maybe. And even then, it might be a long shot.
No, you know what it is that you just like, you end up, these girls that you fall head over heels for, or it's not even like the unobtainable thing, but you just build it up in your head, right?
Yeah.
That they're way better than they are. And then the fact that you can't get them makes you like want them
even more, yeah.
And then it's like that feeling of like, once you get, it's never going to like accomplish
If you can get it, you'll always take it, huh?
What?
Like, no matter what.
What?
Like,
if I can get what?
Like girls because you're horny.
No.
No. How many girls do you think that you've turned down?
In my life?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
To be fair, though, you do. I feel like you really only give the time of day.
I don't really put myself out there for a lot of people.
Yeah, you only put yourself out there for like girls that you're compatible with.
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
Whereas me, I'll talk to anybody and everybody.
Yeah,
because I have that fear of being alone.
Yeah, I very rarely conversate with people.
Yeah, no, I always converse. I love talking to people, but then I realized like, oh, I can't be friends with a girl because I have a penis. And I just I'm always horny.
Yeah.
Like so much.
Yeah, sex freak.
Not even. Like honestly, like if I could have like, cause I don't know, man. Like I'd just rather play video games or like do like fun shit. Like,
yeah.
And like if I could like do fun shit, right? Like if I feel like fucking at a party is just the coolest thing.
I don't think so.
Really? See, I feel like that'd be the best thing for me because like,
what are you in fucking high school?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why, but this is the way I think, right? So like after I have sex, I'm like, maybe it's because I don't got a TV or anything in my room, because like the only place I can kick it is like,
you want to bang at a party? That's what you.
Well, because then once I'm done, I'm like, yeah, we shake up. That shit's dope. Hell yeah. And then I go,
there's not a girl in the world that would ever think that.
Okay, that's fine, but this is how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that was cool as shit. We just smushed.
Yeah.
You fucking came. I came.
Yeah.
She probably came like 4 times. Right?
Yeah. Duh.
4 or 5 times. Because I'm just twice right there.
4.
Tongue
4.
twice.
Don't stop at 4.
Yeah.
Fucking 18.
Yeah. Tongue
non-stop.
2 times. Fucking
easily.
Me inside. Fucking anywhere from 2 to 28. Like anywhere in between there. So like she's clearly having a great time. I have like 15 seconds of greatness.
Yeah.
Like, because, I mean, dude, I could just literally, if I want my penis warm and just like covered in goo, I just stick it in a fucking warmed up melon. You know what I mean?
Covered in goo?
I've had sex. I know what it is or whatever. But
So I take my glued up penis,
so after
stick it right in that melon,
after we both finish,
make
we're
her
done.
come 18 times.
After we finish and we're both done, I go. It's not even that I want to ditch her. I still want to hang out with her, but it's like I don't want to hang out with her one-on-one. It's like, hey, let's go kick it out at that party. I'll have you as I'll even have her as my beer pong partner.
Hey, I gotta stop. Disney's calling. They love the script. They think it's the next animated princess movie.
I really think so too.
And you're gonna
Prince
play
Charming.
the Prince Charming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's like,
see, I don't know, because like my thought
it's a
is
tale
like,
of this time.
because even then it's like I want to hang out with her,
Yeah.
but it's like, I mean, unless you got some games or you got a computer right next to my bed as well. Like if somebody, say a girl has like a setup like right here too,
Yeah.
and we like smoosh, and then we come over here and we start playing some video games, that'd be dope. That'd be cool too. But otherwise, next
Stop
best
calling it smoosh smoosh. Call it what it is.
fucking whoopee.
Yeah, ba-bow.
Yeah, like a bow. What is it called in Sims? Woohoo.
Oh yeah, it's woohooing.
Yeah, woohooing.
Sure.
So like, if they had a gaming setup and we could just do that, I don't know. I
Do
guess
you
I
want a game with your girl?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's never been appealing to me.
Like even like you wouldn't even want to smash with your girl.
Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
No,
What about like
I've never wanted to.
really? See, that would be the dopest shit to me.
Really?
Me just like, I beat that pussy up and then I beat her fucking ass in some Smash Bros.
You know how you say I'm top beta?
Yeah.
You may be top beta.
Why?
Wanted to play with the fucking. I don't know. I just never.
That's not a beta thing.
You don't think so?
No.
I just never. It's
That's an alpha thing saying,
think so?
Hey, I have this hobby. It's your hobby now. You're my girl. You got, oh, you like going on hikes?
we're not leaving.
Hey, take your hiking boots, back them up,
Yeah.
put them in the corner, get your socks on because it's cold in my basement. Put some socks on. We're going to play some fucking video games.
By the time I'm 35, I want to be done walking for 10 years.
I'm serious. I'm serious. Like at least 10 years by
Yeah.
that point.
At least.
Because like I got 2 more years walking.
When do you think you're gonna get to the mobile
scooter?
Mobility scooter.
I mean, I'm going to be test riding them in like next 6 months. Like 6 months.
I got a couple picked out.
6 months. I'm fucking. Oh, shit. I'm like, this feels.
Hey,
oh,
at what point do you stop caring about the way you look and your body? And
I thought that was like 5 years ago.
yeah, how do you get to that point?
I peaked in high school, man.
Is that when you're like, fuck it, pack it on?
Hey, when do you stop caring about how you look? I'm right here.
Yeah.
I'm done caring.
Yeah, what is that? What's that like break that you're like, fuck it?
There was a point where there was this woman.
Is it the girl?
No, it was just like, I was like, oh, this is me. I mean, maybe give it like 4 more months of me like working out.
Yeah.
But I was like near like as good as I'm going to get.
Sure.
At like near the best that I was going to get by far. And like the one that I wanted still didn't want me. So I was like,
Is there a slight chance that maybe you just keep the weight off?
I have. Here's the thing, right? So, even though I had that,
how
like,
much weight
even though
have you lost?
because even though I was in love with that girl, right?
Yeah.
Liked her a lot.
Sure.
Probably even more than like you've ever liked a woman ever. Not to compare me to you.
Yeah.
And also, this isn't to compare me to you. I still had my priorities. So even though I was losing that weight, I was still cranking my hog.
Sure.
I was fucking on World of Warcraft, fucking League of Legends,
Yeah.
8+ hours a day.
Sure.
But I just threw in some working out and I didn't eat. Okay. So I looked
Also
good.
the big not eating thing.
Yeah. I looked good.
Yeah.
As good as I look.
How much weight did you gain, lose, and then gain again?
High school, I weighed 225 pounds. No, 235 pounds on my senior football thing.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of weight right after. So I dropped down to probably like 220-ish. So I lost like 15 pounds.
Okay.
Because I was
Sure.
working out and not eating as much for football. Dropped down to like 220. I think my first like summer, I jumped up to like back up to 235 again. Got up to like 245 after I didn't get into college.
Here we go.
Went to the Navy.
Yeah.
They're like, you got to lose weight.
How much did you lose?
Dropped down to 202-ish.
Lost like 40 pounds.
Lost like 40 pounds.
That's like a baby.
Got kicked out of the military.
Gang.
Got my contract taken away. And couldn't do that.
Gained it right back.
Depression. Blah, blah, blah. Something.
How much did you gain?
Gained 70-ish pounds.
Well, you got to 270?
I was up to like 270,
Really?
278-ish.
Whoa.
Dropped down from 278, and in 4 months, I dropped from 278 to my lowest weight was 203. No, I had 199 on a day that I like. I
Passed out?
I got drunk, and like the next day because I didn't eat till like, I don't know, 8 p.m. the next day.
You lost
So I
like
went,
70 pounds?
Yeah, about 70 pounds.
How much are you weighing right now?
I don't know, like 245.
How do you fluctuate that much? What are you doing? Because obviously I have a better
Have you heard of Christian Bale?
Obviously, no, that's not. Don't compare yourself to Christian Bale.
Okay. Do you know Jonah Hill?
I have heard.
Okay, so there's like two of some of the best actors of our generation. They just got this gene in them where they're not only talented at acting, but I think that's the common denominator because that's the one thing that I have in common with those two people is that all three of us are great actors.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Huh.
And since we're all three great actors,
insane.
we can fluctuate weight however we want.
That's the craziest
And it's
thing
no
I've ever
problem.
heard. You're not doing it for a role.
Hey, but
If your role is to get your heart broken.
You don't think that this isn't for an autobiography 20 years down the line, then you're kidding yourself.
Oh, okay.
You don't think I'm going to have an autobiography movie?
Right.
You don't think?
No, I don't.
Okay.
You think you're gonna...
No. Now you're just talking crazy. No. Like, because if we're just...
No, I'm giving you a compliment.
No, because if we're going to throw...
No, I'm going to give you a compliment.
Yeah, compliment me.
It wouldn't be an autobiography. It'd be a biography. Somebody would play you.
Yeah, true, pal.
Autobiography. You don't play yourself stupid.
I mean, but I could.
Do you think I could play you?
No.
I could play you.
No.
No, it'd be easy.
You don't have the voice for it.
No, I could get the voice.
You also don't have like, what is that? You have a glass jaw. Like,
that would never have to come up.
Hey, do you know how often I get punched? Oh, you want to take a punch in a film and then you get knocked out and everybody's like, they're typing the tabloids. David Lee Miller gets knocked out on set. Blah, 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 blah.
I could gain 150 pounds, no problem.
I don't think that you could do that either.
150?
Dude, you at your max, you were looking sloppy. You were looking sloppy. One of the worst I've ever seen any man look. Like, you kind of looked
crazy.
like... You looked like one of those fucking penises. Like, you know, like those fucking sea creatures that just look like penises. That's what you looked like at your worst.
Yeah, like 205.
Yeah. You're fat as fuck.
Is it that you can't...
You're a fat fuck. You fat fuck.
Is it like you just keep eating? Or is that like you eat the... You must eat more food than me, right?
No, I don't.
You don't think so? You think I eat more than you?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think so anymore.
No, you definitely do.
You think so?
Do you eat 2 meals a day?
Yeah.
I rarely do that.
You eat one meal a day?
I probably eat 2 meals a day.
What about at 270? You must have been eating more than me. There's no way.
It was that I was snacking a lot.
Yeah. See,
so
and like the soda and shit like that.
Yeah.
Right, that adds up.
Yeah, the soda's also. I mean, I feel like it's close to who eats worse.
Oh, I'm not saying I eat better.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying you probably eat more,
but not more. No, because like if you were to go, what's your McDonald's order?
Nowadays, Big Mac, 10-piece chicken nugget, large fry.
Exactly. You want to know what mine is?
What's that? 2
McChickens, a large fry, and a large Coke.
Yeah, so it's the Coke. Those are similar in like
a 10-piece chicken nugget though. That's a lot of food.
No, it isn't.
That's a lot of food.
That's
10 piece and a fucking Big Mac.
It's more carbs than anything.
dude, that's
And my body processes carbs really well. I know that because I'm an ectomorph.
yeah, you are an ectomorph. See me, I'm not an ectomorph.
You're an endomorph. Or
No,
mesomorph.
I'm a plasmamorph.
Oh, right. Is that a new one?
No.
What does that mean?
I'm made out of plasma.
So your body just produces plasma?
Like a lot of plasma.
You know what I do think I see that.
Yeah. So like some people just like produce a lot of blood. Some people produce a lot of semen.
What is plasma?
Plasma? You don't know what plasma is?
I have no idea.
Really sticky. Throw it on a grenade, stick to anybody.
I got nothing with that.
But me.
Oh, okay.
So like
that's all right.
So I produce a lot of semen and I produce a lot of plasma. And that's what makes me a plasma morph. It's no.
Yeah, they're a little bit rare.
Shut up. You're laughing. Okay. But you know how big China is? How many people are there? Like 2 billion, right?
Off the top of my head?
There's about 4 plasmamorphs in China.
Okay, what about in America?
In America, I'm not saying that because you're going to be like, oh, you're not that unique, James. But I might be the only one. I might be the only plasmamorph.
You're the only plasmamorph in all of America.
No,
they haven't found one other.
I'm
fucking
not saying that, right? I'm the only known plasmamorph in America. Because there's 2 billion people, right, in China. But at some point, they're just like, "Are we going?"
Oh, what? So you're telling me the doctors they're looking at your charts and they're flipping papers, and you're like,
I mean, it's
doctor, is there something wrong? And then they come in here. Are you saying this?
No, I can't go.
I've never seen this before in my entire life. There's only 4 in China.
Yes. Hey, you think I'm
Doctor,
joking about this?
He's the only plasmamorph in America. Yes. Is that what you're trying to say?
I've had to stop going to urgent care because you know urgent care, you never get the
goddamn plasmamorph in America.
You never get the same doctor at urgent care. So I'm getting different doctors, and each time they're calling everybody in, and as everybody's running, and then like say Dr. Wolfenstein, he comes and he goes, "Oh, you're running," and James is. Oh yeah, no, I know.
That's Dr. Wolfenstein.
Yeah, Dr. Wolfenstein, or whatever. He's already been my urgent care doctor, so he goes, no, we don't got to run it. It's just James. He's the only plasmamorph, and he stops all the doctors from running in there to do it.
Dr. Wolfenstein.
So I had that issue for a while where I was getting like different urgent care doctors, and they were calling people, and they were freaking out about, and I was like. At some point, I'm like, hey, I just have strep. I don't care about I got a lot of plasma.
You could have said Klein.
I can say, I got a lot of plasma. I got a lot of semen. I know that those are money makers. I know what you need from me is my plasma and my semen, but I can't give that to you because.
Hey, you were right. I was going to say you aren't that unique, but the fact that your body produces plasma is unique. The fact that it produces semen isn't that unique.
No, not just semen. Because you can take plasma from anybody. But I produce a lot of plasma. And
semen.
Too much semen. Like sometimes like a crazy amount of semen. And they go,
dude, are we done?
No. Because they even say sometimes they're like if remember when in high school you used to get checkups, right?
Not me, but keep going.
You had to get like they check you for hernias and stuff.
What is that? How do they do that?
So they make you drop your pants.
They've never done that once to me.
Really?
Never once.
So, and they put their fingers underneath your testicles. They make you cough, check you for a hernia, whatever. Like the doctors, because they already went through the plasmamorph thing, they would get scared because if I started torquing up, if the girl
it's like a squid.
So like typically the doctor's hands are really cold. So like if they were too cold, I was like, oh, this is kind of kinky. And so like that, I would think that in my head as 14-year-old me, being the plasmamorph that I am though, I'm like, hey, watch out because you guys know about the plasma, but it also makes me produce too much semen. So if I were to cream, dude, like the entire doctor's office, dunzo.
We've only seen this once.
No, because there might be homeless people out there that just don't get checked often.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the only known plasmamorph. There is. I'm streaming again.
You want to link off to your Twitch at the end of that?
Yeah. Yeah, let's stream it again.
All right. Well, If you made it this far, follow me on Twitch.
Yeah, follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming pretty consistently now. It's pretty good.
I play League of Legends every now and then.
You doing?
Am I doing what?
You doing anything consistently?
Nothing important.
Nothing important, huh?
Nothing that comes to mind.
No, I mean you got one important thing, which is really important to you, but you've just thrown like the other main important thing away.
League of Legends.
Your hopes and dreams to become a challenger.
Yeah.
Or diamond. I mean, we're not even setting the bar high. I'm just saying, hey,
we can still get diamond.
We could hit diamond. Yeah. But you're just like...
The season hasn't even started.
Like, oh, but I want to go over and play with their squirrel or whatever. Yeah. And you're just like, that's
not an innuendo.
That's all you want to do is tickle her fucking squirrel.
The squirrel did the squirrel did die. I feel like I had to mention this if anybody cared about the update. Yeah, we found it.
Where was it?
So they couldn't find it. She went to do a load of laundry. Mm-hmm. Did the load of laundry, pulled everything out, and squirrel's in there.
In the laundry?
Drowned it.
Really?
Oh yeah, dead. R.I.P.
Catastrophic. And then then the heat went out, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so fucking cold." And then you go, "This is no problem. I've seen this before." You grab a knife, you cut the squirrel open, and you put your girl inside that squirrel.
You know, it's crazy how flexible the squirrels are, but she could fit right in there.
Yeah. And they kept her warm.
Don't worry, it'll keep you.
I've been watching Star Wars again. That's why.
All right,
dude, you fucking like The Mandalorian? Here's the Mandalorian review right here.
Oh, do you want to talk about The Mandalorian?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, make sure that you guys hit that like button. Comment down below. Hey,
let's just take it with The Mandalorian. We could just take it now. Sick.
Yeah, brought up
just for the tag.
But make sure that you guys go follow my Twitch stream.
Hey, don't put your hand like this. We already got it.
Down here is going to be a link to my Twitch stream. Make sure that you follow it. I'm going to go live.
Every single day,
Monday through Fridays.
I'm not linking any of that.
Sometimes Saturdays instead of Fridays, stuff like that. I have my priorities in a row. Everybody. I'm trying to push League of Legends. Peace out, motherfuckers.
So many plugs. Why did you do that?
A shout out to my 4 Plasmamorphs out in